RAF had its own strategy. It was directly opposed to ours. RAF originally wanted our B-17 crews merged into RAF squadrons, and we said that doesn't sound too good for us. But the RAF practiced night bombing, or carpet bombing, area bombing. It had a number of names. The methodology resulted in high civilian damage. Matter of fact, the RAF went out to depopulate the German cities, and they were criticized for it in some quarters, but the Chief Air Marshal said, hey, we didn't invent this. The Germans did it. They did it to Warsaw, they did it to Rotterdam, they did it to Coventry, and they did it to London. So our conscience is clear. We're going to do the same thing to Germany. And that they did. Our strategy was much different. Daytime bombing, we used precision targeting, we flew in formation, and we think we did a much better job than this type of philosophy. I'll let you draw your own conclusion. This is a strike photo from a British rig on Hamburg. It's been firebombed, widespread destruction. I don't know what the original target there might have been. Here's an RAF raid at Regensburg. This was a jet aircraft company. It's not possessed of the strike photos that I've seen, because our strategy, by the way we flew, was to drop all of the bombs from a 36-plane group within a 1,000-foot radius. Okay. There were a lot of braggadocio that said we could drop a bomb in a pickle barrel. Well, it had to be a 1,000-foot pickle barrel, I think, to really accomplish the objective. But you'll notice that the bombs are where the factory is. All of the residential areas here are pretty well left unscathed. Our formations look like this. We did a horizontal profile and then moved down vertically. Besides the bombing strategy, that strategy was a defensive strategy because you could bear all 10 or 11 guns from the squadron into a wall of lead against any incoming fire. I should have put this earlier. This happens to be called the Red Gremlin. This was Paul Tebbet's aircraft. He flew the first bombing raids along with Curtis LeMay, another Columbus man, over Europe. Very early B-17 raids. And notice this was a net model. It didn't have the chin plate. This happens to be a replication of a flight that these aircraft participated in, taking General Eisenhower to Gibraltar to plan the North African campaign. A typical briefing afterwards, we're sitting in front of the intelligence officer, telling him what we saw, what our results were. The nice thing about debriefing was after that, we would all line up in front of the flight surgeon, salute him, give him our name, rank, and serial number, and in return, and then sign a little piece of paper that said, I have received 50 cc's of Jack Daniels for medicinal purposes.